Welcome back, everyone. I'm Colby.
And I'm Pat Harvey. Breaking news, police have issued an Amber Alert for a 1-year-old San Pedro boy.
Signs like this one are up across the Southland. Officers say he was abducted early this morning by his father.
CBS 2's Christy Fajardo is following this news with late-breaking details.
And she joins us live from San Pedro, where she spoke with the boy's mother, Christy.
That's right. I spoke to her just outside her home, which is down the street. She is distraught. She is in tears, and she is begging her ex-boyfriend to bring her baby home. Take a look. This is a picture of 1-year-old Jaden Santiago. He's described as weighing about 26 pounds, and according to his mother, he's a very happy child. He's believed to be with this man, his father, 37-year-old Giovanni Santiago Enriquez, who is now a fugitive. He's described as 5'8" and weighing 200 pounds. Police and the little boy's mother tell us at about 1:30 this morning, Santiago Enriquez broke into her bedroom at 555 West 15th Street through an unlocked window. She says Santiago Enriquez started yelling, "Die, die, die," as he stabbed her new boyfriend in the chest and head. The victim survived the attack, and Santiago Enriquez fled. The couple has shared custody, and the suspect had little Jaden overnight. Police believe he went home to Long Beach to get the boy after the attack, then disappeared. Jaden's mother thinks the toddler was outside in the car the whole time. Either way, the 1-year-old has not been seen since.
Just bring him back. Please bring him safe. Please keep him safe. Call me. I won't even call the cops. Like, I won't. I just want to know he's okay.
Police issued a statewide Amber Alert for Jaden. His father's car is described as a gray 2006 Nissan Altima with California license plate 5UCF010. Detectives warn the suspect is considered armed and dangerous. He has loved ones in Mexico and Washington State and could be heading in those directions. Now back out here live, Jaden's mother tells me that the suspect has always been a good father, and that's why she trusted him with her son. She, though, says he also had anger issues and had even struggled with suicidal thoughts in the past. If you know where his whereabouts or have seen Jaden, give police a call immediately. Live in San Pedro, Christy Fajardo, CBS 2 News.
You know what's funny is when an Amber Alert went off, I was actually on a beach path. I was walking, actually coming back from doing my cardio. And I had my iPod on, and I noticed that my phone was buzzing because I had it on vibrate, and I looked, and it was like an Amber Alert coming from San Pedro. You know, sometimes we have to really use our noggin and think that when you're dating somebody that's a single mother, just everything that, excuse me, everything that comes with it. You know what I mean, as far as the history within the previous relationship. You have to really think about that. You know what I mean, really, when you think about it, the offspring is the history of the two parties. You see what I'm saying? So the offspring keep these two communicating. You know what I mean? Even if it's on good terms or bad terms or whatever. You know what I mean? Say one moves on, she has her life, she got a new boyfriend or whatever, you know, and say you and her have like a good communication thing going on, you know what I mean? And she may trust you with her son or daughter or whatever, and she'll want to take you to put you on child support and all that. You know, if you guys have that arrangement worked out. To be honest, I can't really speak on it because I've never been in that situation, you know. I mean, yeah, I've dated single mothers before, but I've never been in that situation as far as having kids of my own with somebody else, and then things don't work out with me and her, and then I have to go visit my son or daughter, and you know, or maybe she's putting me on child support or whatever. I don't know what that is like, so I can't really speak on it, but I can use some logic and in my own way kind of like give people something to think about. You know what I mean? Like, it's hard, you know what I'm saying? It's hard to deal with it. I can imagine as a man, if you procreated with somebody that you once loved, and you guys, you know, you guys once had a bond, you know, and you may trust and think that you know this person 110%, but you may not realize that that person can't deal with you being with another dude with his seed around the other dude, and you don't want to be with him anymore. You see what I'm saying? So no matter how much you guys keep a good, cordial, and respectable thing amongst each other, inside, that rage and that anger and that bitterness inside this guy will make him become nutty. And so that means that your next counterpart that you have, your next, quote unquote, I shouldn't say it this way, but it is what it is. Your next sexual partner, you know, this guy, the father, will be loony. He'll go crazy. You know what I mean? And you seen what this dude did. He went in there and he tried to kill this guy. He started knifing him up. And he was saying, die, die, die. He tried to kill this guy. And then he took his kid. You have to really think about that. You know what I mean? You have to really think about that. It's like, you may think you know that person because you guys created life together, but deep down inside, he can be really nutty, you know, and feel like he don't want you to be with nobody else. You know, that's crazy. But then I question, like, well, say if the chick and the guy, they never had kids together. You know what I mean? Say if they've never had any kids at all, and she just moved on and got a new boyfriend, and then you want to just do that, then that's totally insane when you think about it. But then here's another thing to think about, and this is another story. From a man's POV, from my point of view, we've all wanted to conquer a nice pretty flower, if you know what I mean. You know, look at me, I'm in my late 30s, still never produced a kid. I could have many times, twice it almost happened. My first love, and this is another story. I'm going to do a video on that shit because she doesn't put my name out there. I'll tell you why I have a love-hate for the city of Long Beach. Sometimes I love this city, and sometimes I hate it growing up. I can tell you that. And she has a big part of doing that, aborting my child. You know what I'm saying? At 19, when I was 19, and then turned around and said, I made her do it. Told everybody I made her do it, and I didn't make her do shit. Then her mother drops her off at my job after she had the abortion, right at my job at Shoreline Square Towers, in front of everybody, in front of my supervisor and shit. While she's all doped up and shit, after fucking getting that shot injected in her arm and shit, she just dropped her off like she was a fucking mule, right in front of my boss. And then took off, because her mother was prejudiced. Her mother never liked my ass. Her mother was Navajo Indian. You know what I'm saying? She's Native American, and she was a bitch towards me. So that's why all these old fucking feelings flare up when I think about it sometimes. Motherfuckers always want to come with that, oh, your ass You ain't got no kids. If you pass 30, you ain't got no kids. You gotta be a faggot motherfucker. You gotta be gay. Yeah. You gotta be that. And being in Long Beach so long, no, motherfucker, it ain't none of that shit. Ain't none of that. It's deep rooted. You know what I'm saying? I know what my experience was when I was fucking 19 and I had to go through hell with this person and her mother. What they put me through. So, people can come with their fucking assumptions and shit. They can eat a dick. You don't know the fucking whole story. Just thinking about this story done got my fucking mind, my noggin all riled up. And this is not for a show or a camera or views and none of that bullshit. Because I can give a fuck about views or subscribers. That's not what I came here on YouTube for anyway. But, yeah. So we have to use our noggin and think about that. You know? When you're dealing with somebody that already procreated with somebody else and they still have communication, you know what I mean? And you don't know if either party is still loony. Alright, Tubers, feel free to shove.